Blakk Rasta Edison Sembi Edi Ababe Tuja to ono no say he is very disappointed in Ghanaians. I didn't tell Blakk Rasta Eka say he's disappointed in Ghanaians. Ebusia just say André any coach Otto Addo Ghana BlackStars you coach a fan for or have a conference now or didn't Sembi Edi Tuja. Ebusia before I ever call Blakk Rasta name sema or kindness no. Me per say share coach Addo name Sembi or during the conference no as in I say we are you saying about a Blakk Rasta name sema okay kai eso.
I think to be honest, a very good question. I don't know if the frame is long or we have enough time to answer all these questions. I try as best as possible. So the first thing you asked about André. So I had a long talk with André, personal. I visited him and gave him the reasons why he's not in the squad at the moment, and I usually held it like this, that I don't talk too much about the players who are not in the squad, more about those who are in the squad. And for me, I can say I don't like to I talk to players directly. I don't like to give information out about what we spoke about. So he's not part of the squad at the moment. André is I mean, as everyone knows, he's a legend. He's a living legend of Ghana. What he has reached, it's unbelievable what he did for the country. It was a difficult decision, to be honest, because I like him. I like him as a person, also as a player. But this is the decision we took, and I like I said, it's not like we totally agreed, but I give him the explanation, and so I don't want to take it to another extent and say some things that people will write about and this and that. I know it's difficult maybe for you as a press to understand this, but I don't want to make it bigger than it is. Like I said, I have big respect for him. He's a living legend. He holds the record in games playing for the national team. He has, I mean, achieved things that just a few players from Ghana has achieved, and it's very difficult to leave him out at the moment. But at the end, me as a coach, I have to take decisions. The best decision, what I think for the team, and this was one part of the decisions.
I wish a reason why I just say Blakk Rasta is disappointed in Ghanaians and say Ghana for show appreciation and fair Matt Dede Ayew. Ebusia just say Andrew Ayew aye kan wasemi wasom BlackStars pa just say asem kitu eda from na coach no kra waka say onka ne squad ho bi ma e say Ghana for show some appreciation towards Andrew Dede Ayew. Na ebusia Blakk Rasta ne sem o kan ne de edo so any na betumi aboboso mo mo share videos a echocha so na yesambra ba.
This morning when I saw this report, tears involuntarily started running down my eyes. And I'm still emotional. I don't know if I should talk about this or I should just let it slide because I'm still emotional. My brother, what kind of a country is this? Listen, the coach has decided to release a new list. These are the players he wants to work with. We are not interested in the players he wants to work with. And his focus, for now, we are more interested in who has been dropped. And Ghanaians are jubilating over a man who has rendered unconditional services to this nation. I am hurt. It brings tears into my eyes. How many more Ghanaians will sacrifice for the upliftment of the nation, knowing that at the end of the day, they'll be thrown under the bus so disrespectfully? What has Dede Ayew done? So many people are casting innuendos, throwing torpedoes and missiles his way. I sit back, I look at Dede Ayew, and I'm like, what kind of enemies? How did the enemies come about? Why? Why? For a young man who has worked so hard for the national team, it is not his fault that the coaches keep calling him back to don the national jersey. Some Ghanaians have decided, my brother, my sister, to make him an enemy for no reason. Maybe the only reason is that he has inherited his father's enemies. His father, Abedi Pele, arguably, is the best footballer the world has ever seen, in my opinion, better than Pele, who he named himself after. And these are opinions. I saw both Pele and Abedi Pele, the Ghana version, play. And I can say without doubt that, in my opinion, the best player we have ever had from that time till now, all time, is Abedi Pele. When Abedi Pele donned our national jersey, there was such luster and shine. There was that elegance. Oh my God. He played with such fluidity that was unparalleled. He rose like a column of mercury in the mercury thermometer on heat, unstoppable. He was a player who brought us a lot of energy on the field. The excitement was so high, like a libido for a young man. My brother, my sister, all we could do to Abedi Pele was to make him an enemy, and people decided to make his children their enemies as well, having inherited their father's enemies. Of course, it's not every time a player has a good day. If it is understood that, Dede Ayew is no longer that player that the nation needs, there is a beautiful way he could be approached. Like we are told that the coach went over to him and had a long talk with him. What actually did they talk about? But one thing is clear. Here it is mentioned that Dede Ayew did not agree with the coach. For what reason would you drop a player who you said is out of form? All of a sudden he has developed a new form for Le Havre. He has been able to rescue Le Havre from what? Relegation. If you are looking for players that have that form, then he should be one of them, isn't it? My brother, my sister, but no. Hey, Dede Ayew can play like God. Dede Ayew can play like Angel Gabriel. He will never ever be clapped for, because he has inherited his father's enemies. He has inherited his ancestors' enemies. What kind of a country is this? Have you observed that in Ghana, we are so much in a hurry to relegate and disrespect our heroes? In Ghana, we hate one man being on top for a long time. Even if he's still the best, we will replace him and put in a round peg in a small square hole. All because we are tired of one man being successful for a long time. It is a Ghanaian disease. I will not boast that I'm a big follower of football. I used to love boxing from when I was growing up, until I realized that boxing is a stupid, barbaric game, and I decided that such a violent game, I will not be part of it. Why should two people be in a ring, beating each other and drawing blood, all for people to clap and laugh? That is a sadist sport. Yet, the so-called civilized world is clapping for it and endorsing it and sinking millions of American dollars into that, when people in the third world are dying for drinking bad water. Let me not digress. Let me still deal with this Dede Ayew issue. Now, I don't have any respect for this coach called Otto Addo. I used to, now I don't. Look at how he left Ghana. Has he apologized for the way he left? Okay, put the apology aside. Has he explained to us why he left in the first place? For me, he's a two-faced human being. One leg is right there in the white man's land, and the other one is here. Remember when he was called on to come in and coach the national team? He told them straight away that his heart was with his foreign team, where he was an assistant coach whatsoever. He resigned so uncourteously before he even arrived in Ghana, just like Liar Kingston. The good thing about Liar Kingston is that he has apologized, and he said that he could have handled things better. But when it comes to Otto Addo, he's so proud, extremely proud. Such a coach can never take any team anywhere. Pride will never work. And I'm not saying this because he dropped Dede Ayew. He could drop the whole team and bring demons to come and play. I don't mind. I don't care. But my brother, the way we treat our heroes is sad. I am on Twitter, now called X. My brother, Dede Ayew is trending. 99% of all the messages, people are jubilating that the BlackStars will be better now that Dede Ayew is gone. Okay, start paying their bonuses on time. Number 2, kill the ego, where some players think they are better than others. Hey, make sure that all your training grounds are well done and your preparation is tight. OttoAddo is a coward. He's a dirty coward. You know why he's a dirty coward? I'll tell you this. He is playing to the gallery. A lot of the people are saying, oh, Dede Ayew, Dede Ayew, Dede Ayew. So he wants, this is a populist stand. Oh, I'll let Dede Ayew sit aside. They will clap for me and accept me. How many people understand this? Dede Ayew is the common enemy of the BlackStars. Hey, Ghana. You are wicked people. This guy was right on the pitch, broke his head, blood was running down his face. He still bandaged his head and ran into the game like his father did in his heydays. This guy wept openly, and we saw the depth of his emotions when the BlackStars fell on bad days. Today, he's the cause of all this. How bad is he playing? Look at all your heroes that you were counting on. They came in and flopped like carbonic acid. So weak and so impotent. I am your papa. It's not about Dede Ayew. I have no link with Dede Ayew. When he makes his money, he doesn't give me a penny. I've never met him. Hey, bros, his father was my favorite player, not him. But I like that patriotism. I would love to have 22 patriotic players who have no talent play for the BlackStars, then 22 unpatriotic, talented players play for the BlackStars. Should I say it again? I will love to have 22 double team patriotic players who are untalented play for the BlackStars. Then have 22 talented players play for the BlackStars who are unpatriotic. It's all about patriotism. We can groom the talents. They will rise to the top. But without patriotism, they could be the most talented. They would always bring us down. Shame on you, Ghana. Shame on you, OttoAddo. You will not make it if this is your mindset. It's a shame. I leave it here.